These people are amongst the greatest quiz players in Britain. Together, they make up the Eggheads, the most formidable quiz team in the country. The question is, can they be beaten? Welcome to Eggheads, the show where a team of quiz challengers attempt to beat the greatest quiz team in Britain. They are the Eggheads. Today's fearsome foursome are Chris, the Steamroller, Olav, Beth, known as the Microscope, and the mighty Pat. Do we feel bright and bushy-tailed? Do we?
Yeah. I think we're rolling.
I think you are rolling. Hoping they've got all the answers, are Moore's Muppets. Now, this team of challengers all know one another through the Minehead and District Quiz League, and some of them appeared on Eggheads in 2011 as the Exmoor Muppets. Let's meet them.
Hi, I'm Andy. I'm a retired police officer.
Hi, I'm Adam, and I'm a housing officer.
Hi, I'm Jim, and I'm an area hire manager.
Hi, I'm Matt, and I'm a project planner.
Andy and team, hello.
Hello.
Great to see you. Well, first of all, the important business is why you're called Moore's Muppets, Andy.
Well, Moore's Muppets is in honour of a previous member of our team, Andy Moore, who sadly passed away in 2017. So we decided to rename the team from previous name to Moore's Muppets.
OK, and Andy was your father, Adam?
That's correct, yes.
Right, and he liked to quiz, did he?
An avid quizzer for 20-odd years.
So, Adam, he came to play in Glasgow before?
Yes, he did, and he lost out on music on that occasion.
OK, well, I'm sure he's looking down on us now. Good luck, Moore's Muppets. Really hope it works out for you this time. I know last time you were close, actually. You knocked out Kevin, didn't you?
We did.
So, good luck smashing them, these lovely eggs over here. Every day there is £1,000 worth of cash up for grabs for our challengers. However, if they fail to defeat the Eggheads, the prize money just rolls over. Now, Moore's Muppets, the Eggheads have won the last 26. What about that? Wow. Is it a good or bad time to come? I can never work it out.
It's a good time, I would say.
Well, it is a good time because the jackpot is 27,000. On the downside, they're in storming form. I don't know what it is. You just got your formation. It's like a football team. You're playing not 4-4-2. You're playing 1-1-1-1, aren't you? First head-to-head battle, if you want to crack on, is on the subject of film and TV.
So who's going to take film and TV? You three.
I don't mind taking it from anything.
And Adam's going to take it.
Adam, brilliant. OK, against which Egghead, Adam? You've got Chris, Olav, Beth or Pat?
I think we'll play against Chris.
Very good. So, Adam, from Moore's Muppets, trying to put Chris in a bad mood. Not easy, is it, Chris, to take the smile off your face?
No.
So, to ensure there's no conferring, would you please take your positions in our legendary question room? So I'll ask each of you 3 multiple-choice questions on film and TV. And, Adam, you can choose the first or second set.
I'd like to go first, please.
Here we go, then, Adam. Good luck playing for Moore's Muppets. Which of these romantic comedies starred Bill Murray and Andy McDowell? 4 Weddings and a Funeral, Groundhog Day, or 10 Things I Hate About You?
Well, I don't think it's 4 Weddings and a Funeral. That was Hugh Grant and Andy McDowell. 10 Things I Hate About You, I don't think that had either of them in it, so I'd like to go for Groundhog Day.
Is he right, Chris?
Yeah, it's Groundhog Day, of course it is.
Is he right, Chris?
Yes, he is.
That was my Groundhog Day joke.
Oh, very funny.
You're supposed to give the same answer. Groundhog Day's right. Well done. Chris, your question. Which breed was the dog Lassie, the star of several movies and TV series? Was Lassie a collie, Alsatian, or Basset Hound?
Well, he, despite the name, was a collie.
Yes, Lassie was a collie. Adam, your question. Gillian Anderson played which real-life figure in the 2020 season of The Crown? Did she play Camilla Parker Bowles, the Queen, or Margaret Thatcher?
So I watched this, and I thought she was brilliant as Margaret Thatcher.
It was Margaret Thatcher. Well done. Yes, not an easy figure to portray. Chris, to catch up, Kevin MacLeod has presented which of these TV shows? DIY SOS, Location, 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 or Grand Designs?
Cloud. Location, Location, Location.
What do you think, Eggheads?
Grand Designs.
Grand Designs.
That was George somebody.
George, someone?
George Clark's Amazing Spaces.
George Clark's Amazing Spaces, says Beth.
Ah,
Adam, you can take the round with this. Ekinsu Juljulalo was a contestant on which TV series in 2022? Love Island, Married at First Sight, or The Voice UK?
It's an unusual name, and I remember hearing about her on social media, and the answer, I think, is Love Island.
Your fellow contestants know?
No.
Yes, no, yes, or no. Matthew knows. Yes, he confirms it's right. Well done. 3 out of 3 for our challenger. You're untouchable in this round. Well done, Adam. Chris, sorry, knocked out. Please come back, rejoin your teams. Well, good start for our challengers. They've not lost the brain, but they have knocked out Chris. Let's see how we go from here. History is the next subject. Challengers, Andy, Jim, Matthew?
Matthew,
I'll take one for the team.
I won't say what you told us on the way up.
Yeah,
you
don't,
can take one
please.
for the team. It's going to be Matthew.
All right, sounds like it's you, Matthew. And against which egghead? Olaf, Beth, Pat, handy quizzers.
Beth, please.
All righty. Matthew from Moore's Muppets. You've got the alliteration going on there. Beth from the Eggheads, please go to the question room. Well, I see you've got a bit of a history degree there, Matt.
Yes, modern history, though, very much. And I know it's going to be all kings and queens and things that I'm going to really struggle with.
I always thought that the phrase modern history is an oxymoron, because by definition it has to be a long time ago. But where is modern history based? Is it kind of Cold War area?
I was always taught that modern history started with the French Revolution. So anything kind of after that, when there's more kind of source material that's more easily accessible, that sort of thing.
Oh, OK. And what did you specialise in?
Interwar British foreign policy.
Blimey.
Niche.
That's, I don't know how many questions we can give you on that. Good luck, Matt. I know kings and queens and earlier stuff, not your thing, so let's see. Matt, would you like to go first or second?
I would like to go first, please, Jeremy.
OK. The Battle of Britain in 1940 primarily involved which branch of the British Armed Forces? Was it the Royal Navy, Army, or RAF?
Well, it was a flying battle. It was the RAF.
Yeah, exactly so. RAF. Beth, in 1606, the Dutch explorer Willem Janszoon became the first European to map the coast of which country? USA, Australia, or Brazil? Willem and then Janszzoon.
Yeah, there was quite a lot of Dutch settlers going over to the US. I wonder whether around that time, probably too early for Australia. Brazil, it being Portuguese, I don't think that's so. So let's go with the USA.
Eggheads?
Australia.
Australia.
Oh, yeah.
OK, well, that's handy for you, Matt. Your question. Which of these is a nickname for both Oliver Cromwell and for his cavalry troops during the English Civil War? Silver sides, steel sides, or iron sides?
Again, it's a bit longer ago than I'm used to, but I'm pretty sure they were Ironsides.
Yes, iron sides is right. All right, you've got 2. Beth's on none. Here is your next question. Beth, what was the first name of the English navigator Bligh, whose tough discipline led to the mutiny on the Bounty in 1789? Was Bligh William, Ronald, or Lawrence?
What I know, he was William Bligh.
William Bligh is correct. But you can take it with this question, Matt, if you get it right. Maiden Castle near Dorchester is one of the best remaining examples of what? A Saxon burial mound, Iron Age hill fort, or Roman amphitheatre?
I said I would go with my first instinct if I got any question which I wasn't sure on, and I think it's an Iron Age hill fort.
All right, if you got it right, you're through to the final round. Is he right, Beth?
Probably.
Yeah, Iron Age hill fort is what it is. Well done, Matt. Nicely done. Goodness me, these challengers are setting the pace here. We'll be back shortly if you'd like to work on a question from the Eggheads during the break. Chris, you've got one.
I have indeed, Jeremy. What was the name of the Scotland Yard detective who, in 1910, by means of taking a faster ship, was able to arrest Dr. Crippen and Ethel Neve on their arrival in Canada?
Thank you, Chris. We'll see you after this short break. Welcome back. Before the break, Chris had a question for us, which was, what was the name of the Scotland Yard detective who arrested Dr. Crippen and Ethel Leneve in 1910? Was it Slipper of the Yard?
No, Jack Slipper was much, much later. No, this was Detective Chief Inspector Walter Dew, D.W. He had actually been active going right back to the Jack the Ripper investigations, but that was his crowning moment.
Fantastic. Well done if you got that at home. As it stands, Moore's Muppets are playing so well. They've not lost any brains from the final round. The Eggheads have been knocked around a bit here. 2 brains they've lost, but you know they still got it in them. Arts and Books is next.
I think Jim's going to take the one for the team. The arts and books.
Arts and books.
Jim, against which Egghead? So you've got Olav and Pat.
Olav?
Yeah.
Go with Olav.
Right, Jim from Moore's Muppets versus Olav from the Eggheads. To ensure there's no conferring, please take your positions in the question room. Well, Olav, I've been doing some totting up, and I can tell you this is your 35th head-to-head round since you joined Eggheads.
Yep.
And how many have you lost?
Once.
We called Olav the Immaculate for a long time because he hadn't lost a round. You're still the Immaculate, but I have to add, until he lost 1 round. Which seems unfair. You're playing well. You played well ever since you joined Eggheads. And, you know, in the end, Jim, you've got to try and get this guy out because he's just too handy to be in the final. 3 questions. Arts and Books, Jim. Do you want to go first or second?
I will go first, please, Jeremy.
OK, Jim, here's your first question. Which work of art is sometimes referred to as La Gioconda? Is it Whistler's Mother, The Thinker, or Mona Lisa?
Well, I've been given this category as the last one as a sacrificial lamb, so there will be some guessing and some less educated guessing going on. I believe it's the Mona Lisa.
It is the Mona Lisa. Well done. Do you know what that means, that word Gioconda?
I think it was her husband's surname.
Oh, I see.
That's
It was
the
a
feminine
surname.
form of it.
I see. So the wife of Mr. Gioconda. OK. Mona Lisa's right. Olaf, Pablo Picasso co-created which of these artistic movements? Cubism, pop art, or Impressionism?
He co-created Cubism with George Braque.
Correct. Cubism is right. We go back to Jim. Gooper, Brick, Maggie, and Big Daddy are characters in which famous play? Jim, is it The Iceman Cometh, Cat on a Hot Tin Roof, or Death of a Salesman?
3 plays I have not seen. I am taking another guess at Death of a Salesman.
The answer is Cat on a Hot Tin Roof. Olaf, which of these fictional detectives was created by Ruth Rendell? Reg Wexford, Adam Dalgleish, or Endeavour Morse?
Dalgleish was created by P.D. James and Morse was Colin Dexter. So the answer is Reg Wexford.
It is Reg Wexford. Well done, Olaf. Heading for your 35th win, unless Jim can stop you with this question. Charles Pooter is the central character in which of these comic novels? Jim, Cold Comfort Farm, Diary of a Nobody, or 3 Men in a Boat?
I am the sacrificial lamb. Diary of a Nobody.
Is correct. Well done, Jim. You're right. OK, you can take it with this. Olaf, Slow Horses is the title of a 2010 espionage novel by which author? Kate Quinn, Juno Rushdown, or Mick Herron?
Had this. They made it into an Apple TV series with Gary Oldman and Kristen Scott Thomas, but I can't remember who wrote it. I'm going to go for Kate Quinn.
Eggheads?
Mick Herron.
Mick Herron, who is the breakthrough writer at the moment. Mick Herron. Wow, if you just got your Cat on a Hot Tin Roof, Jim, I would have successfully jinxed him for you. So we go to sudden death. It gets a bit harder. I don't give you alternative options. Jim, Everyone I Have Ever Slept With, 1963 to 1995, is a work by which artist?
Tracy Emin.
Tracy Emin's right. Well done. Sudden death. You need to get this to stay in, Olav. Out, vile jelly, where is thy lustre now? Is a quote from which Shakespeare play?
Well, I think King Lear.
King Lear's right. Yeah, somebody's eyes have a terrible fate, basically. I won't go into details. Your question, Jim. The word pandemonium was originally coined as the name for the capital of hell. In which work of literature, Jim?
Honestly, don't know. Dante's Inferno.
You're not far off. Paradise Lost is the answer. Olav, Piggy, Jack and Ralph are characters in which novel by William Golding? And you can take the round with this.
Lord of the Flies.
It is Lord of the Flies. Well done. You are through to the final. Has Olav turned the tide? We've got a very exciting final in prospect. Return to us. We'll play for £27,000. So this is what we have been playing towards. It's time for the final round, which, as always, is general knowledge. But I'm afraid those of you who lost your head-to-heads won't be allowed to take part in this round. So it's Jim from Moore's Muppets, but it's also Chris and Beth from the Eggheads, who I have to ask to please leave the studio. OK, here we go. Andy, Adam, Matt, you're playing to win Moore's Muppets £27,000. You played brilliantly so far. So Olav and Pat are on their mettle here, playing to keep the Eggheads run intact and protect these great quizzers' reputations. As usual, I will ask each team 3 questions in turn. They're all general knowledge. You can confer. And the big question is, can you finally win and take the money? A big jackpot. Andy, Adam, Matt, would you like to go first or second?
We'll go first, please, Jeremy.
So good luck, Andy and team. Here's your question. What name is historically given to the areas on the border between Wales and England? Walks, strolls, or marches?
March.
I think it's the marches.
It's marches, isn't it?
That seems to ring a bell before,
Yeah, same.
before the
Yeah.
answers came out. I think it's an educated guess from all of us. The marches.
Yeah, marches is right. Marches is the answer. 1 to you, 1 to the challengers on the route to £27,000. Eggheads, what name is given to the 26 representatives of the Church of England who sit in the House of Lords? Are they the Lords temporal, the Lords spiritual, or the Lords physical?
Lord Spiritual.
Lord Spiritual,
Yeah.
I think. I don't think Lord's physical really means anything, and Lord's temporal are those who are not Lord's spiritual.
Spiritual first edition.
Lord Spiritual. They are Lord's spiritual.
They are Lords spiritual. Well done. Yes, you're right. The Lords temporal are the different ones who aren't spiritual. 1 each. Challengers. £27,000 we're playing for. Out, Out, and Another Thing are titles of tours by which British stand-up comedian? Kevin Bridges, Mickey Flanagan, or Sean Locke?
It's definitely Mickey
Definitely,
Flanagan.
is it?
Definitely Mickey Flanagan.
Apparently, it's definitely Mickey Flanagan.
It is definitely Mickey Flanagan. Fantastic comedian, Mickey Flanagan. Eggheads, Liam Livingston, born in 1993, represents England in which sport? Cricket, football, or rugby union?
Cricket?
Oh, I don't know.
Doesn't ring a bell for football.
Yeah, it's not. It's an
I think
England player.
it might be cricket.
I think it's maybe cricket, yeah. That's my first instinct.
Okay. We're not at all sure here. We're going to go for cricket.
Didn't give it much thought. Are they right?
Yeah, cricket's right answer.
Yeah, he's a cricket.
Cricket is the correct answer. Okay, get this right. You really put the pressure on them. Keep the Home Fires Burning is a song written by which man? Noel Coward, Cole Porter, or Ivor Novello?
Well, it's a song from either World War I or World War II.
I have no idea.
So, I've got a feeling that Cole Porter is American. So it's probably between Noel Coward and Ivor Novello. If I had to guess, it would be Ivor Novello. I guess you guys have not got anything really to offer, have you?
Not for the first time, no.
No.
So it's down to me, so I'm going to say Ivor Novello.
Let's see, Eggheads, is he right?
Yes.
Yes, you're right. Well done.
Well done, Andy.
Well done. That's
Andy.
not an easy question. You got 3 out of 3 in the final round, playing for 27,000. Some days that would be enough. Let's see. Eggheads. Oban is a port and resort on the west coast of which country? Wales, Scotland, or Ireland?
Could you spell?
Sure, of course. O-B-A-N.
Scotland?
Scotland, yeah.
Yeah. That's Scotland.
It is Scotland. You're right. So, here we blooming well go. Tension rising, sudden death, 27,000. But you're good quizzers, you can do this. The journalist Carl Bernstein, who famously reported the Watergate scandal, was the second husband of which writer and director?
Oh, I've got no idea who.
I can't think.
Female writer and director.
Yeah, female writer and director of the 1970s. I would assume it could be any time. I don't, you know.
I haven't
So-
even got an answer. Not
The
even
only
got
thing
a
I is Sophia Ford Coppola, but that's literally the only. But she's
This is
potentially too young.
Yeah,
like,
this is a complete stab in the dark, then, I think, isn't it?
Yeah.
yeah.
Who do you say?
Sophia Ford Coppola.
Sophia Ford Coppola.
You've got the wrong answer. This is a woman called Nora Ephron. One she's famous for is called Heartburn, which is about their relationship, Carl Bernstein and Nora Ephron. Right, Eggheads, you can take it with this. The board game Monopoly was originally based on the streets of which American city?
Atlantic City, I think, yeah.
Definitely.
Boardwalk and all that.
Yeah.
We think that's Atlantic City.
Atlantic City is your answer. I didn't know this. Did you know this?
Yes.
Are they right?
They are right, yeah.
Oh, well, yes, they are. We've got to say Atlantic City is the right answer. We say congratulations on sudden death, Eggheads. You have won. And you knew the Nora Ephron? Did you? Is that like a famous quizzy fact?
No, I mean, I've read Heartburn. It's a really good novel.
Oh, it's a novel as well. I see. So it's not just a movie. Yeah. Okay. Well done again. It's getting annoying for me as well. They just keep doing it, batting it out the park. These are very, very dangerous quizzes here, these two. I mean, they are very, very hard to beat, the two of them. They play a sort of, it's an unusual formation. I think Pat plays as the sweeper. So the Eggheads have done it again. The winning streak continues. The challengers don't take the 27,000, so we roll it over and we add 1,000 for the next show, which means the next team to come in here will have a chance of winning 28,000. Listen, well done. Great to see you.
Thank you.
And till next time, goodbye.